Namaste, a warm welcome. I'm Jayapalashri. I spoke to you the other day about procrastination and the way I was struggling with it. I was not very active, and what was I doing to help myself and so on. I said that I would give some tips on how to overcome procrastination. Just to give a brief, I spoke about procrastination. Yes, I said that we need to work on ourselves, and I told you it's okay to procrastinate. It's not that permanently you're procrastinating, but at the same time, you need to know that yes, you're procrastinating, you're going through something, but then what are you doing about it? Now, before I move ahead, what is procrastination? Procrastination is when you're sitting on the fence, you cannot take a decision, you are contemplating, or if there is a major decision to be taken, you choose to prioritize to do something else which is of less importance or of no consequence, because you don't want to deal with the bigger issues which is there. Now, having said that, it's like the chicken and the egg story. You could have some major issue which you need to deal with and you're procrastinating. Sometimes you're procrastinating and there could be something which you're ignoring to the extent that you're unaware that something is there in your space that needs to be looked into, because you're thinking of something else and you're procrastinating and something else is getting neglected. There could be umpteen reasons as to why you're procrastinating. Procrastination can also lead you into a space of having stress, anxiety, guilt, because you have to do something, you're not doing it, you're anxious, you're getting worried, you're getting distracted. There are too many things that can happen. Again, when you are in depression, when you're dealing with anxiety, when there is a major health issue, that also could be a time when you could be procrastinating and avoiding or putting it off. Even if you have to take a major decision in life, it could be with your work, it could be with your finances, it could be something with your relationship, you could be procrastinating. And also, like I said, work front. We all go through it. Is it wrong to procrastinate? No. Do everyone have it? One time or the other, each and every one goes through procrastination, and it's absolutely okay. It's okay to procrastinate. It's okay to go through it. What you do with it and being aware of it is important. Sitting in denial could lead to trouble. So now that you're aware and now that you know you're procrastinating, now what do? The first step is, don't be rude and difficult on yourself. Do not punish yourself. There could be umpteen reasons for you to be going through procrastination. So first is acknowledge that you're into procrastination. Second, set goals, set small goals. Seek help if you need to go to a healer or a counselor. If even a friend or a family member could step in and be a support system to you, nothing like it. Next, put a virtual calendar, a visual calendar, or something that you could see. Put a map out, a road map on how you need to prioritize and what you need to do and how you're going to do. Put your priorities so that you can overcome your procrastination. After you set your goals, after you acknowledge the fact that start moving. Take one day at a time, and as you take a day, do not be harsh on yourself, do not push yourself, do not rush into something. As you take one step at a time, keep small rewards. So like acknowledging that you are moving and towards taking that decision, or looking into that issue that needs to be worked on. So as you move forward, as you take the decision, as you start making a note, keep a diary, check on how you're going to make the changes, how are you going to work on yourself. If you're having anxiety issues with fear, deal with that too. Do not let that hamper and bring you back into a space of procrastination. Sitting on a fence is okay, but sitting on the fence always is not okay. So try to put things in order. Once you prioritize and you put things in order, it will be helpful for you to move forward. Now, these are some of the ways that you could deal with it. As you set your goals and as you set your rewards and tell yourself that, okay, this is what I'm going to do and this is how it's going to be. Like in my own space, I said I was procrastinating. Acknowledging is the first step. Was I harsh on myself and did I beat myself up? No, I did not. I just accepted it. I said, yes, I'm procrastinating. Now what do I do with it? The best thing that you could do with it is just go with the flow. That's the best way to beat procrastination. So I let it go. It pulled me for quite some time. It kept me distracted. I saw a lot of other things which I felt was more important, which was more relevant, and I let it happen. I then started telling myself, listen girl, buckle up, pull your socks up. You've been putting a lot of things off. You've not been taking decisions. You have been, saying a lot of things, but now it's time to pull your socks up. I kept telling this to myself. I started motivating myself. So in case if you lack motivation, see if you could motivate yourself or if someone can motivate you. And as I started motivating myself and talking to myself, I felt terribly ill. It had nothing to do with it was just a bad viral and a bad stomach bug. I took that time of a week to actually introspect into what's happening in my space and why was I in that space of procrastination. I realized there was a lot that I had to deal with, and I was resisting to deal with it and face reality for what it was. So the first thing I did is I acknowledged what all is happening. I brought it out all on the table and I said, yes, this is it and this is what it is, and I have to face it and I have to deal with it. That was my first step. I acknowledged it. I decided to deal with it. Then I started putting out a roadmap and on how am I going to deal with it? What am I going to do? As I put out a roadmap, as I put my decisions out there as to what I'm going to do with it, I then started putting up, following my plan, and I started keeping small rewards for myself. Rewards could be anything. It could be a favorite dessert that you're yearning for. It could be a walk in nature. It could be a small shopping gift you're giving yourself, or you're pampering yourself with a foot massage or a pedicure or a nail spa or a day at the spa. Whatever you want to do, it's your choice. It's you for yourself, what you're willing to do for yourself. That is important. So as you put all this in place, I started putting in small acknowledgements. I also started telling myself that it's okay if certain things don't happen. Rome was not built in a day, so I cannot do everything in a day. So it's okay to take one step at a time, and it's okay to, move gradually. It's okay. Nothing is going to happen. So having said all that, I kept moving forward. It became easy for me. I in fact sat with someone and I told them that I want to start this talk show, which I'm going to be bringing out soon. Then I spoke to someone about my oracle deck, my book, my work, whatever I'm planning, and I started putting things in place and I set the ball rolling. Not only have I done that, now even for me to get back onto the track of coming back onto my live show has been that much difficult. But I started setting a time, I set a calendar, I helped myself to make sure I'm back on track. Is there anybody helping me? As of now, no. I have discussed with some people are aware of it, but what we call in our healing terms or in our circle, they are holding space for me and I'm dealing with it myself. And I'm right now in a space where I have come out of it. I'm okay to walk. I'm ready to face whatever it is. I have decided what all I want to do. So there's no more confusion, no more state of, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? I'm just out there doing it. So this is what I've done with my procrastination. Am I still in it? I am still swimming out of the waters. Yes. Am I ready to, face whatever's coming my way? Yes. Whatever I have put out as tips, has it helped me? 100% yes. Is there anything else that you can do? 100%. You could motivate yourself, listen to motivational talks, you could journal, you could seek help, ground yourself. As I said, make the list and put your priorities and set goals and rewards and work towards it. You would be able to achieve what you need to achieve. Even if it is something about an illness where you need to go to the doctor and check, set a goal, set something up, go ahead and do it. You will be able to do it with ease and comfort. If you need to take a decision on a relationship, same thing. Put your cards out there, deal with it as it comes. There's nothing that can stop you. Be it with your work too. Same thing. Lay your cards out on the table, look at it, weigh your pros and cons, and trust your gut. Trust your instinct and move forward. Having said that, thank you. I wish you all a happy weekend. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Namaste.